Troubles wants to know when someone gets hurt in a relationship, previous relationship, why does he or she takes that into the new relationship?
People just be...
You need to get close to that thing they so that call a mic. Get friendly. You could pull it in when it got arm. You could pull it down.
You trying to make me look bad on air, my man?
There you go. You see, you could get comfortable with the
make
mic.
his song bad on here.
Oh yeah, song bad.
Can't look bad.
Yeah, song bad. The people to hear me. What was the question again?
Why when someone gets hurt in a previous relationship, why do he or she takes that hurt into the new relationship?
Okay, while you're thinking, I'm
yeah.
gonna touch on that.
I was gonna say ego and the fact that people like to dwell in the past sometimes.
I think that is
Can't let
true,
go.
as well as the fact that we don't give ourselves time to heal sometimes and to move off of what would have happened or to even process what would have happened in that last relationship, because every relationship brings the opportunity for us to learn and the opportunity for us to grow. And if we don't take time between relationships to process and to apply what we've learned, we're honestly going to carry over the same issues that we would have had before or that we've accumulated in this new one into the next one.
So basically, if you realize that person is bringing old stuff into the relationship, that person needs a chance to breathe and relax.
Definitely.
Nadia, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I have something to say. I think that both men and women should get to know their partners rather than wanting them to do what they want them to do, allow them to be themselves, and the relationship will be much better. Because when you have to hide and do things because your partner don't want you to do it, it's where the confusion comes in. If you get to know your partner and you know what they like and they dislike, then everything is perfect. So that's all I have to say.
Thank you so much for your call.
Very well said at that.
Yes, that was a great comment.
Yeah.
We definitely do have to, give each other that space to be ourselves and to respect that in each individual. And once you can, grow from that, it's very much about acceptance of self and others and allowing them to be who they are.
All right, 467-5444-13 after 2. Keep your calls coming, keep your questions coming, keep your queries coming, and your comments as well. Guys and gals, talk about relationships, we talk about anything you want to ask about guys and females, and just keep it PG1.
Yeah, because basically,
PG1.
this is basically the root, skimming the surface and understanding, what you basically should do.
Yeah, let me get down to the meat of the matter, man. Let me dig down this thing and get deep with it, man, for sure. Alston has a lot to say.
Yeah, because what's interesting, the other day I was listening to the radio, and I was here some guys talking about beating the women and hitting the women and those kind of things, But they were talking about beating the women in a physical sense, right? And a lot of times people think that beating a woman just is taking your fist and just punching she in her face all the time. But when sometimes how you speak to a woman, or even sometimes how a woman speaks to a man, you understand? There's an emotional thing that happens there. There's an emotional abuse, a level that goes on there as well, that we still have to be aware of. You know what I'm saying? As men and as women too, because it's something that goes both ways.
Okay, back to the phone lines. 98. Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
About the end of that one.
He was just there just now, yeah. Alright, 467, I don't know what happened there. Call me back, 467-5444.
You make my credit run out, that's what happened.
Yeah, if you're calling from a phone that use credit, don't even try it. Cause you got a little wait time, okay? There's a little wait time, you know how it goes. There's a little wait time. 467-5444. We talk relationships, we talk love, we talk life about life in general.
Yeah, life in general.
Yeah. So let me hear you guys. Let me hear. I know you also got something to say. So talk. I'm listening.
We listening.
Also, yeah, we listening. We listening.
Nadia, good afternoon.
Trying to set me up.
Nadia, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
I'd like to ask a question to Alston.
Go ahead.
If you don't get to know your partner, say that something happens to you, God forbid, and you don't want your partner to touch yourself more, what you can do?
Me, please.
Just to repeat the question.
Say, like, if you and your partner went out hiking or something, so,
and something happened to you, and you don't want your partner to touch your phone, what you can do to get help?
Oh, you mean it's saying how to me and they don't want my partner to touch my phone? It's saying how to me, I want anybody to touch my phone and help me out.
Exactly.
It's be the situation at the end of the day that we dealing with, you know?
Like, if you can't move your hands, you can't move, period. You don't want your partner to touch your phone.
Nah, when my partner gonna get my phone to help me out, that's a different situation.
And that's an extreme situation.
That's an extreme.
I like that. He did say that.
I did say that. Yes, that's true. But in situation, this sounds like my cousin.
Your cousin set you up?
Yeah, this sounds like my cousin for true.
He did say he don't want anybody to touch his phone.
Yes, I did say that, and I'm not afraid to say that. I did say that. But at the end of the day, situations, there's, you know, it's gonna let a little blood.
You have to give or take.
Yeah, give or take. But if I get hurt and I can't.
The queen has finally arrived.
I would share my seat with you, but it's not big enough.
Good afternoon.
That's not a space.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
A slight spin-off to what the previous caller was saying. For instance, let's say you're a person that always locks your phone, and that phone has a password to unlock it. For instance, that caller was saying that something happens to you and it's only you and your partner together, and the partner obviously does not know what is the password to your phone. Now, how do you deal with that situation?
How do you deal with that situation?
You got a cell phone, we're unlock it and use it the same way and save me. You don't gotta use mine. If you want,
Not necessarily. No. Because it can be a case whereas I don't have a phone, or I don't have a phone with me.
10-year-olds has got phones.
Yes, 10-year-olds have. But I personally know of a couple that only one person have a phone.
Child, I will grim for them.
He's a mean person, you know.
No, he's a realist. But no, at the end of the day, the person before called and asked if I was in a situation where I needed help and my partner had to use my phone, if it would be a problem. No, they would use the phone to help me. If the phone locked, well, you can get the password to unlock the phone to help me out.
Right.
Because no, if that's a life or death situation, the phone gotta get unlocked. Needed less.
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Right.
Okay.
So let's welcome Alison to the mix.
Welcome Alison to the mix. Hinds, look out.
Sorry.
Hey, Alison. Who's Alison?
Alison Hinds, the queen of soca. The queen
She's
of soca.
on.
Good afternoon to you, madam.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am,
Good afternoon.
Your
good
royal,
afternoon.
your royal highness. You want me getting on my knees too and thing?
Yeah, that'll work. That'll be good.
Well, welcome to Interactive Sundays.
Thank you.
Guys and gals, we talk about everything, relationship-wise, life-wise, whatever questions, comments, queries may come our way, we try to answer it.
And I've been listening on the way coming up, of course.
Right, good. So you understand what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a question. How do you know if you are the main girlfriend or boyfriend? Or if that other person has multiple girlfriends or boyfriends? And especially when that person is denying it.
That again is a trust and doubt issue.
But she asked, how do you know?
You don't know.
You don't know.
You will never know.
That's
You will never know, because somebody can say to you.
You may have suspicions.
Somebody can say to you, oh, use the main one, use my real girl, or use my number one fella. And then when they get with the other person, use my number one, use the best. You will never know.
But you don't feel
and even so, why would you cheapen yourself to be one of many? Why would you put yourself in that situation? It means that you don't value who you are. You don't value you as a person, that you deserve not only to be number one, but the only one.
But suppose you know.
If you don't know, what I'm saying, if you don't know, that's a different scenario. If you don't know, or you have suspicions but you have no proof, that's a different situation. But there are people that know. There are people that fully well go into a quote unquote relationship, because I would loosely use the word in that case, where they know that there are other people in the picture, and they may be asking that question as to whether they are the main person, and they will never know that, because if that person is already juggling maybe 3-4 other people, You will never know that. You will never know if you are the one that is considered to be the one above the rest.
It's true.
Kind of thing,
It's
you
true.
know.
And once I had spoken to somebody, I told them that, you know, when you're in a relationship and you have to question what you are as one, and if they have 3 or 4 other people that they're dealing with, there's no way they can have enough energy for you to be the one, regardless. There's no way they can have enough energy for a one when they have 4 and 5.
Yeah, they're just playing.
It's just unrealistic.
Yeah.
Nadia, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I was just calling to give a topic. Why it is women does both beat a man when they get a horn, when the majority of the times when they do get a man, then most of them get a horn.
Repeat that for me again. I'm not sure I'm clear on your question.
Why it is men just get so much hassle when they go there and find another woman. You know how men promiscuous. Why is the men just get so much slip for being promiscuous when, you know, is majority of the time it just happens.
You guys know that?
Why men just get so much
I still
lips
don't understand
for
what you're saying.
being promiscuous when
the
women
majority
already know
It's what's going to happen.
promiscuous. That was an interesting question, boy.
I don't want a juicy one.
Yeah, and I mean, I and you see, any man, or should I say any woman, right, that goes into a relationship with that thinking, right, with the thinking already, he's a man after all, and sometime sooner or later he can do this or he can do that in the next and the third. You understand? That is her expectation, you know. That is what she expects. That is what is gonna lead to
Exactly.
the whole disappointment.
That is what she's attracting.
Right? Yeah, maybe she expects that, you know, I could possibly change him. I could gear it a lot. I could make the most love in the world to you and cook the best food and all, and maybe he ain't gonna do it. But in really and truly in she mind, how she really, in a way what you said, she attracted that. That's what she initially set out. So then when I think is a matter of her own expectations and she being disappointed, right? Rather than the fact that, you know, all men just promiscuous.
Ladies, what do you say, ladies?
I mean, as he said, when we go into relationships with specific expectations, we are attracting those things to us. And sometimes we even try to avoid these things, but they're still the main focus. So we're not saying, oh, I want to have a wonderful relationship, but I want to have a relationship in which he does not cheat on me. Or I want to have a relationship in which he does not have sex with other people. And that is still focusing on what you do not want, which will still bring that closer to you.
As opposed to what you do want.
Exactly. So what we need to do is definitely pull into our view what we want to have, what we want to build in a relationship.
Correct. I mean, if every woman thought like that, had that kind of mindset, people would not get married. People would not, you know, they wouldn't have kids. They wouldn't, because that would constantly be in the back of your mind that this man is going to cheat because the other one did. And it also might have something to do with the history, because if you have been in relationships before where you were cheated on, you sometimes you can't help but think, oh shoot, I went through this already and I don't want to put my heart out there, and then the same thing happens again. So in that case, I'm just going to expect that he's going to cheat on me. You understand what I'm saying? But you very rightly said that we as human beings, not just as women, but as men as well, have to think about what you want in a person. What are the positives? What are the things that attract you? What are the things that you expect, that you would like to have in terms of your long-term partner? And then, you know, then that will be attracted to you. That a person with those kinds of qualities and so on will be the person that, or the type of people that will be attracted to you, and then you could kind of, you know, work from there. Because I don't agree that all men are promiscuous and that all men cheat, you know. You can't paint everybody with the same brush. It's not fair.
Aha, a woman said it.